Hey, what's up guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we on that Reno Mage grind again. This deck is actually super fucking fun. I know the win rate's not great with it. I completely acknowledge that. I acknowledge that I also probably lost myself 3 of those games that we've lost, but I generally think this deck is a lot of fun. If you want to have a lot of fun with the deck, I would consider checking this one out. This one and Big Shaman were both really fun. Anyways, with that being said though, let's hop right into the first game, right guys? I'll see y'all there. Alright, so our first matchup is against Warlock. Which means our first matchup is most likely against Zoo. Which means we can't really keep any of this. Maybe we should have kept the rigged pair games, but I think it's better to hard mull for Potion and the Flame Ward. And Mad Scientist, Sheep, Doomsayer. All those guys are like really good here. Oh, there's the Ward. I'm gonna play next turn is mostly Coin Ward. By the way, I hope y'all have a drink. I personally got me some Dr. Pepper. You know what? As I always say, content always so much more enjoyable with a beverage. That's hard. We could just paint that there. We don't have to use the coin yet. You can save it for coin 7 Tortollan. Or if we need to be able to do some other combination of cards, we can always do that. Right now, cards we're looking for. The thing is that Fair Games is just like actually unplayable. That's a really good discard for us. That's also a really good discard for us. That's interesting. What does the sum this here? You get a significant amount of value killing an imp. Killing imp is like actually huge, in my opinion. Here's Evil. First you have imp number 2. Here, killing that imp is just too much value to pass up. We want to get him basically to a point where he's forced to like hard cast a Hand of Gul'dan and can't really discard it with value. So that, I mean, that there is fine. That's not great, but it's fine. Zephrys would be a really good draw here. Start with this. I had the big guy, which kind of sucks, but oh well. We're gonna summon this, go for a 5, go for a board wipe. Beautiful. We actually did hit the board wipe, so we were pretty fine there. Sure, we would have taken 5 to the dome, but we would have wiped the board with whatever he played this turn. And he used both Wicked Whispers, so we were basically chilling. And we ever got a turn where we were in control of the board, we just slammed the rigged fair games and we would have drawn 3. Which is basically next turn, which would have been like really good for us. Anyways, with that being said though, let's it's a good game. Let's hop right into the next one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Fuck. I don't know if we can actually win this one. I think I said that with half the fucking matchups you did too. But this is one of those that I'm genuinely curious if we can actually win. Drawing the okay, it's see that it's odd we actually have a higher likelihood, I'd like to say. Yeah. The reason I say we have a higher likelihood due to it being odd is because he doesn't have the infinite value of the infinite Kingsmanes. He could be playing Kingsbane, but without half the cards that makes Kingsbane broken, it doesn't really make sense to me. I want some Doomsayer next turn, so this is the right play. We want to delay his turn 3 because that's normally when he plays Pig. Bench Clan Thug, I believe he's called. If we could delay that, we're in a fairly good spot, in my opinion. Oh. I like using up all my mana here. This is forcing him to do this trade or to stab this. Especially if he wants to drop pig here. Yeah. That play was kind of big for us. That's huge. Helps with that board control. Yeah. We have to play this like basically as slow as possible, but at the same time fast enough to the point where we're gonna be able to like get insane value out of all of our cards. It's aggro matchups with this deck feel super weird because you're either in control the entire game or you're getting like hard dicked. There's like no in between. Yeah. I really want to slam this, but some of this was super fucking greedy. I'll force to stab with his weapon. He's forced to stab here with his weapon, so. And it takes away more health than this, so this way even if he does flood the board, Reno here can wipe. He most likely just hits with his weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of fucking damage at my dome. But at least this wipes. Look, I just need to draw other Reno, and we're chilling. Hitting other Reno soon is like huge. I fucking love all the Reno cards besides the Amazing Reno. People know how I feel about the card. But I have to admit it's mostly it's better than Calic. It's because it like deals with the board. It's like hyper important. That's not good for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can theoretically drop this and be fine. It's too greedy though. This is the super safe play in my opinion. Yeah. This gives me a board though just to contest. It removes 2 damage out the board. I do need to draw Reno really fucking badly. I want to be able to drop Pocket Galaxy when I have minions on the battlefield and he has none. So hopefully this turn coming up. Hope he can't proc block either because that way it's safe. But no, he can proc block. That's super unfortunate that he's actually able to proc it here. Because now I have to draw Reno or I'm just dead. Give me Reno one time. Reno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. The only way I can survive here is if I get only a card from there. Okay. A dragon mech pirate. I have a dragon in my deck. I don't have a mech anymore or a pirate. It's just this. Into this. And we just pray for a taunt minion. Neither these have taunt. Okay, never mind. Oh well. That was a really, really close game. I didn't draw Reno. I didn't draw Reno and I had to get like not too much value out of my cards. He also had like a really good draw with both South Seas, both Spies, the Yeah, he had just basically an insane start. Actually, his start wasn't even that good. Just hard for our deck to beat aggro. Really fucking hard. I wish there was more minion-based rafts in Mage, but oh well. Alright, next game. It's the same guy. No. Just another golden rogue. Okay. We need to find, like, basically in order to win this matchup, I think we need to draw actual every single piece of our anti-aggro cards. Reno Faire games never triggers against rogue, which is what makes it hard. The play is this on turn 2 to this on turn 3. Is this wipes here? Most likely. He hero powers, and then next turn he wants to play something, so he might not throw his face at me. The only thing I can see is if he has maybe... I guess that does kill Doomsayer. Volcanic Potion is the best card to draw here. And it's not even close. Brann is fucking useless. I think this one's a loss. I can already tell this one feels like a loss because I didn't draw any anti-aggro cards. Besides Doomsayer, and he got one shot. Yeah. That start is near unbeatable. The only thing that could have been better was Pirate on 1. Guess we have to be glad he didn't have that. He's forced to trade one of these here or get a really lucky cannon roll with the 3 pirates that are left in his deck. Or 4. He didn't combo that, which is really big actually. Volcanic Potion 1 time. Guess Reno's fine. Kinda does a whole lot of... Actually, no. It heals me back up to full, and if he doesn't kill it, I have Barista. Let's add a copy of it to my hand. I actually have Zola into Potion, which is huge. He actually can debating not punching me here. Play around Flame Ward. He was actually debating not punching me to play around Flame Ward. Interesting. I don't like that play whatsoever, though. You do get hard cucked by Reno. Oh, there's a Flame Ward. Pretty nice. Real fucking nice. It's also really good because this kind of means he wasn't able to proc my block for free. Which is really good for me. If he trades everything into it, that's fine with me as well. Yo, his cannon has been insane on the RNG. I drop this, I take 2 next turn. And ping there. He has 2 more pirates left in his deck, so his next ship's cannon is kind of useless. That weapon, though, is actually unbeatable for me. Take 7 here. It's not great, but I mean, just 2 cards. We just hope he doesn't have Cutting Class. Is that Prep Cutting Class or Prep Secret Passage? Yeah, I'd rather Cutting Class than Secret Passage, honestly. The deck just has... The deck's like... just Reno Priest. I find this deck is just as bad to play against as Reno Priest. That's best case scenario for me. But I still can't beat that weapon. I swear, I have a 0% win rate against Kingsbane. Actual 0%. It doesn't actually make sense to me. I don't understand why I still can't beat that deck. Alright. We have a taunt for one more turn. You can't play spells, but I also get taunts if you do that. If he does that. Which means he has to draw 2 pieces of removal here for both taunts. And a piece of removal for this. That's actually really big for me. This is fine. Perfect. Okay. I have Zephrys now to eat his weapon. My best play was gonna be to Zephrys, lock him out of the game. Oh, that game was so much more stressful than it really should have been. That was actually an insane game. I actually can't believe we won that. Kinda. Hey. Hey, we got the card back. We earned a whole bunch of stars. That's good. That's good at least. Yeah, we still have plenty of time, so we can just keep another one. This deck, even the games you lose with this deck, though, I find it, like, great, because you still learn something. It's not like those games where you'll, like, drop one and you'll be like, well, gonna die in 4 turns to an aggro druid. Like, even in those matchups, I feel like there's still something better you could have done with this deck. Like, I feel like this deck, if piloted optimally, could have, like, an insanely high win rate, in my opinion. Anyways, with that being said, though, let's hop right into the next game. Alright, guys? I'll see y'all there. Okay, Demon Hunter. Always Demon Hunter. Ooh. I also don't know how I feel about Glacial Shard in the list. There might be something better than Glacial. Fuck, man, in all these aggro games, I'm drawing fair games, and the card's, like, actually terrible. Feels bad. This matchup is, like, especially hard because it's hard when you have Reno. Because you always want to be able to play multiple Renos, right? Playing 1 Reno in a game is fair, but playing 5 is, like, unfair type shit. And that's what you kind of want to be able to pull off. Sure, you're already playing 3 different ones, but you want to just be able to play multiple of this guy. The heal one. And it's hard because he's 6 mana. So unless you hit him off the Galaxy, like, right, you go the early Galaxy off Tortollan. Yeah, you go Tortollan into Galaxy on turn 7, then you top deck Reno, then you might be able to go like Reno, Brann, Zola or something like that, but it's very hard, especially if he's in your opener, to be able to play him on curve and still gain a shitload of health. And sorry, not gain a shitload of health, but be able to get multiple. So my win rate against Demon Hunter is also retardedly low. I think the 2 classes where I have the lowest win rate against is Demon Hunter and Rogue. I'd actually kind of like to go back on that, like, just see it in all the games I've played, what class do I have the highest win rate against and which one do I have the lowest. I'm pretty sure the lowest is Rogue overall especially throughout like all the time I've been playing. 100% it's Rogue. I don't know why he's roping me, but he is. He's not odd, which means he's most likely just really aggro. Or Soul. Soul I feel like we can beat, especially with Reno. Yeah, that's rude. Okay, you don't have to take 3 years to attack me. You have no mana, you don't have the coin. And I think your class has 2 0 mana cards that you would not play here. And then I have 0 mana next turn. Mana Burn is such a dumb card. Like, it's actually insanely good. I was really hoping to be able to drop this here. Well, drop this into this. So this way I had something to contest the board, so this way this would hopefully trigger on turn 4. But I guess not. There's the Tortollan. I'm not about to coin out a Glacial Shard on him. That doesn't really make sense here. I hate it when people do this. Like, this is infuriating where he's just roping you every single turn. Most of the time, it's because people would just concede these games where they just rope. They hero power, they wait the fucking 90 seconds, and then they just concede. It's like the smallest dick move you can do, in my opinion. He's just basically hoping that we concede. He's trying to get people to concede his way to legend. And in my experience, it never fucking works. I'm the type of person just to sit through it to piss him off. Especially, like, I can understand if you're thinking, right, you have mana. Like, now this would kind of make sense. Maybe use a whole bunch of 2-drops or whatever, or combination of 1-drops. But last turn he hero powered, and then he mana burned me within the first 3 seconds of his fucking turn, and then he just sat there with no mana jerking his dick for fucking 10 minutes without even having the coin. Like, he's not even attacking me. He's actually just roping me. It's tiny penner. This should trigger here. Even if he mana burns me, I'm still able to drop this next turn, so it's completely fine. Also, I'd only have 9 cards in hand. What the fuck is this? I've actually never seen this card in my life. He played something, he has 0 mana. The deck has the class has 2 0 mana cards that he wouldn't play because it's about me punching him in the face. And he's just wasting time. Buddy. After the first 3 turns, you should realize that I'm not about to concede to you, just to get this over with faster. This is why we have drinks. He quite literally has no mana. Unless he's playing fucking Wisps in his deck, there's like no chance that he actually has anything. He's just doing this. The only other reason I could see this possibly being a thing is if he's teaching someone to play. But at the same time, that's a fairly old card back, so we know it's not a new account. Unless he's some, like, you know, teaching someone to play on his account, but yeah. Give me my cards. That gets Flame Ward. There's the Galaxy. I was hoping not to draw Galaxy, but now I guarantee it on 7. The play next turn is most likely this, or this hero power, depending on what he plays. Oh my fucking god, I'm so tired of this man's bullshit. He's hero powered 5 times. He's hero powered every single turn, and he has not attacked once. I hate this so fucking much. I actually hate this so. This matchup should have taken fucking 5 minutes, and he's making it take 6 years. Like, we get it. You have a tiny penis. I hate this man so much. Like... Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, just this. Okay. So, and like the worst part is he's actually playing like one card a turn or hero powering, so this way it just doesn't go, and it's not the 15-second timer. It's the actual full 90 seconds or whatever timer. Oh, Jesus Christ, I feel like I have to sneeze again. 1 second. I just noticed that my mic has been muted all this time. Welp. Don't know how long it's been muted for, but we'll play another game because, yeah, I think I might have to cut out that last game. I feel bad. Well, we won the Demon Hunter game. I feel like I'm not gonna put any of it in, but I muted my mic for half of it. Yeah, I have 3 IQ points. Anyways, let's just skip the next one then. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Ooh, a priest matchup. As you guys can hear, I just poured myself another glass of Dr. Pepper, because again, you should always have a drink while doing content. And I just recorded a game that was 15 minutes long without audio because I had muted my mic. Yeah. Depression. I need a mull for Dirty Rat. This is actually one way to win this matchup. Look, if we just hit infinite ice blocks off this ice block and Arcane Keysmith, we win the game. We just can't die. Oh, Luna's actually a fairly decent draw. I think the earliest you can get with this deck is turn... So, it's Raza. Good to know. You know what would actually be even cooler? If in the classic set, they put hate cards for decks that hold cards in hand. I genuinely think that would be fairly cool. So, like, if I could do this and, like, Thoughtseize him. Thoughtseize, I think, would be an insanely cool card for Hearthstone. Look at 3 cards in your opponent's hand, he discards 1. And, like, maybe a 4-drop. 4-drop 3-3. 4-drop 4-4. Like, I think that would be, like, really fucking sick. Because that card would be good in both aggro. That card would be good in aggro as well as in control. So I genuinely think that's pretty cool. That's really fucking bad for me. This is one of my best cards in the matchup. Oh. At least we have this one. We still have one. That's the big one. Hopefully he can't kill Luna here. Or have Raza. Both of those would be really fucking bad. Okay. Look, hear me out. I top deck Dirty Rat. I slam Dirty Rat. I pull Raza out of his hand somehow. And then I Devolving Missiles it so this way he can't get it back. Right? That's how that works in Magical Christmas Land. I actually think the best draw here would most likely be Barista. Or not Barista, sorry, Jandice. Or Zilliax. One of those two. Ah. Yeah, Jandice or Loatheb is not bad. I'm happy with basically anything that cycles. Hopefully he's not teching in a Secret Eater. I feel like that deck doesn't need to, of all decks. Oh, he played this over slamming Raza on curve. What? I'm very confused. Very confused of how in the hell was that the right choice. I generally don't know how that was the right choice. I don't even think that was the right choice either. And he has the Pen Flinger. Must be nice to get all the right cards. Must be fucking beautiful. Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go up to 8. My best draw here is like Reno. No, never mind. So for the Reno, I could have burned 2 cards. Really? Fuck me, I guess. That's absolutely fucking depressing. Can't believe I hit the same minion 3 times. I wish I could just show that Demon Hunter game. That Demon Hunter game was actually really fucking good, in my opinion. It was actually like a really, really well played game. Oh, and he had already had the end. Okay, so I just lost this game. No matter what. On an interactive game. I don't think the reason I lost this game was either also the fault of his deck being too overtuned. I just feel like we got kind of cucked RNG wise. Guess that's fine. These are actually all really good. But I think this one is the best tempo-wise. I'm going for armor and draw. Oh, never mind. Very unfortunate. I was really hoping to be able to draw a card to create better tempo. Because like I could have drawn a card, I could have drawn like Alex or something, or Solarian, and then been super ahead. So the problem is, like, I feel like I'm running into the same problem that I was running in with Book of Spectres with Fair Games. Card is really bad in the late game. It's only really unfair like early game against control decks where they can't deal damage to you. But in like the mid to late game, it's like really fucking bad. Also, I'm just dead here. Oh. But don't die though. I had to just drop Kazakus Potion. But I'm fairly certain I'm dead. Kazakus Potion also doesn't do much. Yeah, unless I draw like Alex. Which is like a Kazakus Potion. I could also hit Brann off that Kazakus Potion. And then we chillin'. Oh, just hit Brann forehead. Just hit Brann forehead. We didn't hit Brann. There's nothing of magic. That's fine. I'm just gonna get screamed here, so it doesn't actually fucking matter. Well, I took the Malagos' intellect. He gets psychic screamed here every single time because this is an absurd summon damage. And he has to worry about also an additional 8 coming from hand. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, really? I got super unlucky. If my Alex would hit first and hit Malagos, I was fine and he lost the game. Alright, possibly. But no, I got unlucky. 0-14 Doomsayer. Let's go. I'm sad that I lost this game. Unless he can kill me here 100%. He has Penflinger and he 100% has a spell that's cheap. So he procs my block here 100% of the time. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. The only way I can still win this game is by going Malagos' intellect into hitting exactly Reno plus Dirty Rat, pulling Spawn of Shadows. Just hit any of those cards. Fuck. Yeah, let's just... yeah. Oh, that was such a rough game. Such a fucking rough game. Turn 2 Dirty Rat pulling... That feels bad because if he would have whiffed, or if I was not this exact list, he could have pulled like a giant. And then he was just going to die to 8-8 beats on turn 2. Like, okay. Anyways though, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one where hopefully we don't get screwed by RNG as much, and we start winning more games. It's hard to climb when you lose more games than you win. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace.